Hi, this is lollerskater69 from Tech Power Forums. I am going to test what my temperatures will look like if I install the heatsink without any thermal interface material or oil, which I tested before. It seemed to actually do pretty well, better than the MX2 thermal paste I had on there before. So I have Goo Gone here to wipe the processor and the heatsink clear of anything that might be on it, grease. Just spray a little bit of amount on there and wipe it off with a little paper towel. Make sure it's not on the, make sure you've got it pretty much all the Goo Gone pretty much gone. I don't know its properties, so I don't know if it'll affect the processor in any way. And you spray a small amount on the heatsink, and you just wipe it off. Make sure that's off too. And now I'll move my camera over to my computer, and I'll install the processor and the heatsink. People on the forums are wondering why I have this heatsink anyways. Well, I purchased my Q6600 retail a while back. OEM a while back, and it never came with a heatsink. So I bought this Evercool heatsink, thinking that it would do a pretty decent job. Well, apparently it sucks, because when I installed my brother's Scythe Katana, it lowered the temperatures like 20 degrees Celsius. I wouldn't say 20 degrees Celsius, I think a little. That's over-exaggerating a little bit, but I'd say a nice 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. But this is the older version of this heatsink. The newer version is on Newegg. I linked you guys to it. I don't know if that does any better than this, but that has an all-copper base. This one just, has that small amount of copper, very small amount of copper on it. So, last two screws. And the last one is going in now. This last one's a tight fit, so I have to use pliers to put it in there and then screw it in. I'm a professional at it now, so I don't really mess up. still a little time consuming though. So I really want to get a new motherboard or computer in general. Alright, so I have it on there. Installing my last screen. Everything seems to be secure, and now we'll boot it up. Turn it on. Mobile lights. Someone wanted me to show the graphics card plugged in to the VGA, so here it is. There you go. It's plugged in. Let's see what our temperatures are in the BIOS. We can have 47 degrees. Doing a one-man job here. Sorry about that. Looking at 49. If it gets too hot, it'll shut off anyways. So let's go into Windows. And to show how much this heatsink sucks, I have a Antec Tri-Cool fan blowing straight on it, and I have another 120mm at the front for exhaust, and it still sucks. I don't know if you can't really see it that well right here, and yeah, it still sucks. So I mean, I tried the best I could to make the best out of it, but didn't really work out. Alright, so let's check our just idle temperatures. It should be pretty, I mean, we already saw that it wasn't very cool just booting up the computer, let alone going into Windows. So let's check out the temperatures. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to heat up the processor. Wow, 56 degrees, just idling. 58 degrees, just idling. Now I'm going to heat up the processor. Just a little bit with SuperPi. Or actually HyperPi is the new version. It tests 4 threads. Multiple threads. I mean, multiple processors. And now I'm going to start it up. Oops, I accidentally did 1 million. Let's do 4 million. Well, it doesn't make a big difference. Just to get under some quick load. 62. We're looking at 62 degrees. 65 degrees. With a core zero, 71 Celsius. This is with direct contact with the heatsink. Those are some astonishing temperatures. I mean, as I showed you with the cornrow, it's just a much better temperature. Well, this is lollerskater 69 signing out. Thanks.